crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides.
So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Jose Quintana. What do we have on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go? Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. That's a strike, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 14.
And fouled off. And here it comes. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And he pumps in a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounced up the middle. Toss to Alonso. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, CJ.
And here is CJ Cron. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. In there, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill, the big righty, Ryan Feltner. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-1. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. A two-run shot, his fourth home run of the season. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Daza makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Next pitch misses. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
One-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air. Right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Joey Gallo blasts one out. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Lindor retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Tomas Nido. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Popped up. Feltner makes the grab. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
The wind and the pitch. There's the strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
1 ball.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Randall Grichuk now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6. The catcher.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, runner at first. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. Out number 3. So 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the second. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. Feltner back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Locastro now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Grichuk makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. Back here at the ballpark now, here is Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
The pitch. Jones, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Now a fly ball to right center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
That's a base hit. Jones coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. 0 for 1 so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Daza measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Tovar, the lead runner at second. Daza at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity.
Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And there's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC.
You're so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You're so electric, baby.
Back here in Queens, and now Salvador Perez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the 0-2. And now 1-2. Next pitch misses way outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Alonso now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he deals. Rip to short. In plenty of time to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Joey Gallo. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He blasts one out to right. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Tomas Nido. And he's already singled in this game. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Crone. And that is the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And welcome back. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Quintana back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Slice down the right side. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Grichuk stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. 0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Tovar with a relay throw, and he's out. Now batting Tim Locastro, 1 for 2. Bounce to third. Jones to first, and there are 2 outs.
Number 1, second baseman.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. In the dirt, Runner stays put at third. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brent Suter getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Block getting cranked up as well. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that ball is gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Daza at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Here comes a pitch. And 1-2. Tovar over at second, 1 down. And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
And now it's filled up. Ripped on a line. 2 down. Here's Chuck Nasty. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Brent Suter on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. And ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Joey Gallo. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
0-2 now. Swung on, popped up left side. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Down in order go the Mets. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. That's in there. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels, debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, baseball runs in the family for C.J. Cron. His brother Kevin appeared in 47 games for Arizona before playing in Japan. He's also got a cousin and longtime Major League catcher Chad Moeller.
Yeah, I remember Chad. That his dad has been a longtime coach at the major and minor leagues. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Randall Grichuk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click. And he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
To the batter now, Elias Diaz. 2 outs. That clips the corner. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Switch hitter batting right. And the pitch. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. In the dirt. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Nito, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, McMahon throws to first. Now 2 away.
The right fielder, number 32, Nelson.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Nelson Cruz. And that one fouled off. Hand, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And now the count is even. That one missing inside. Out towards right center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Ryan McMahon. New pitcher on now, Ryan Helsley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. This one popped up. Lindor moving under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rockies are down quiet. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Justin Lawrence. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tim Locastro, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
McNeil at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. They're still out in front. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jonathan Daza. Helsley back to work. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. In there for strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Swing and a miss.
1
1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
McNeil gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rockies. Pierce Johnson comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Salvador Perez now at the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers. And their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one fouled off. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So man aboard. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. On the ground, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dinelson Lamet getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Line to left. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Way outside, 1-0. Gallo on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Grichuk fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-2.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Tomas Nido at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Bryant trying to get there. Tracks it down for the out. We go to the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Randall Grichuk taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off this fastball. There's the strike. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
That's a whole lot of sugar.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. In there at the knees. Diaz, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first 2 games of this series.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle. Took a while to start, like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move forward, not a broken record. I'll be fine. And I lived a fool for life. Soon I gotta see the bear. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park bench, laying foundations, turn it to a garden.